the home of the Oregon Ducks, Autzen Stadium, where it never rains.
And you got Jordan Davison, the running back, number 0. A big play waiting to happen, as we talked about in the open, but they are downhill physical backs.
Sadiq is in as a wide receiver. This opening throw by Dante Moore is a completion to Jamari Johnson, who had the big touchdown in Happy Valley. That sets up 3rd down and short.
Without all of the accolades.
2 tight ends again here. Dante Moore loads up. He's got a deep ball down the sideline for Benson, and he's got it. They hooked up on the big pass play in Iowa City late. This one goes for 41.
And this is one of Dante Moore's favorite throws. It's kind of that hole shot versus cover 2. You see him make the catch, get the foot down. Looks like it's in. All you need is one. Boom. Foot is down, not out of bounds. That is a catch.
It's play action. It's Dante Moore. He'll lob it this side. A dive by Sadiq, and he's just short by an inch. What a catch.
Oh, my goodness. Kenyon Sadiq, look at him. Woo! On the fingertips. Man, you wish he could have stayed up there.
Zach Grace is in at fullback, as he was last week against Iowa. That's Sadiq in motion. It's a handoff for Davison. Minnesota closes the door. Second effort. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. The 11th for Davison on the ground.
You're going to see, watch number 44 right here. He is going to miss this block. And why I'm pointing that out is sometimes as a running back, you got to do it yourself. And if you score with the man that's on you, then you get the touchdown. Grace, it wasn't a great block, but it was good enough to get the guy off balance, and Jordan Davison did the rest. Let me tell you, I was on the field in pregame, and I got to look at Jordan Davison, and yeah, I mean, he's one of God's favorites. This guy is built. No wonder he scored on that.
Extra point is good for Atticus Sappington. Louis Ungalale up top, Purchase down at the bottom. You see how wide they are at the line with Bibber in motion. Here comes Louis Ungalale, and Lindsey felt it immediately. Man, from a distance, Louis Ungalale created the sack.
Yes, but right here, you've got Louis Ungalale coming off the edge. He's so fast off the edge that you can't even get a hand on him at the tackle position, and they had Darius Taylor there to try to help Chip, and he beat both of them. So all the husbands out there understand, if the wives get along, you're going to have a new friend.
Dante Moore on 1st down. He goes over the middle. He's got Johnson again, and he's looking for a scrap. Johnson is down, and he is very close to the line of game. Davison, the tailback. He had the touchdown earlier. He'll choose the left side, and look at him lean forward for the 1st down.
So if these backs do break the line of scrimmage, they'll be running for a long ways.
This is 4 wide, and Moore's going to keep it. Dante Moore throttles down out of bounds. He's got a 1st down. If we have a moment after this play, I want to ask you about that run in Iowa City, because I know you have something to say about it. It's another run. It's Davison in the clear. Touchdown. This run game is ruthless.
Oh, beautiful job pulling both guards out in front of Davison, and watch how he just has the vision to be patient and then put that foot in the ground, and then boom, that man's got more moves than a military family. Makes that guy fall down, breaks the tackle, and we said he's one of God's favorites, and right there he found himself in the end zone.
Say it again.
It's unbelievable, Jason. They're the FBS best with 20 runs of 25-plus yards.
They could have gotten Tracy on Theron Johnson, as well as Lindsey is split out wide. Taylor on a wildcat. It's a high snap. That gums it up, and he is decked by Purchase.
And for Dante Moore, that's a maturation process for him with his leadership, knowing how to lead the guys that are on his team.
Look at him squeal the brakes and change direction. Davison, just a hard, sharp cut, and he's got about 7.
Look at the total plays versus the 1st downs that Oregon has. I mean, they are absolutely rolling, and the coverage isn't getting any tighter on the outside.
Short set, Dante Moore to Justice Lowe for his 5th grab of the year. Minnesota doesn't play a ton of 8-man in the box. Oh, it's a little shovel pass coming this way for Tierre Hill, the freshman who sheds 1 tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he'll take plays from grandma in the stands. It doesn't matter. It could be Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Me and you could probably send him some plays, and he'd take them too, as long as they work.
Check down for Davison. Another jagged cut and a first down. Noah Whittington, the tailback this time. And Whittington ends up with 4. That's Maverick Baranowski with the stop. 3rd down and 6.
Without those receivers in, look for them to get the football down here to Kenyon Sadiq.
Dante Moore's looking that way. There it is. Nice circle, partner. Gain of 7 on 3rd and 6.
Yes, sir.
2nd down, 25 for Oregon.
He's a sticker.
Whittington, big hole. And he thought he wasn't down. He can try and scramble for more. Betcher playing center field as he's prone to do. The Astros draft pick in 2024. Ojibwe tripped up by Bear Alexander, the hefty run stuffer, the transfer from USC in Georgia. We're going to bring in another freshman, Tierre Hill Jr., to be the tailback. It's Dante Moore flowing to the right, throwing across his body, and he is right on target to McClellan, another freshman, Jeremiah McClellan's 17th catch. Dante Moore, who loves to roll the pocket in order to throw the football. He did right there. Run it again with Davison, and you just see the creases this offensive line creates. Which
it makes it to where you're putting your safeties who don't want to be in space with a back that's got moves like that. They got to figure out a way to stop this run by getting some tackles for loss before they ever get started.
Now you got a triangle set with Grace and Davison and Hill. Spin it out wide. It's Hill on the gas pedal, turning the corner out of bounds for another Oregon first down. Give him 12. First down stands into Gopher territory once again. Whittington straight ahead, pinballing around, keeping his feet, dragging tacklers for the first down and then some. Oh, Whittington got away! You can't cage him! Touchdown!
Oh my gosh. I just want you guys to watch this run in full speed. Noah Whittington down the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Getting through. He said, my son wants a touchdown. I'm getting a touchdown. Unbelievable run.
That is one of the toughest and most bizarre runs you will ever see. He did re-control it for half.
Moved him a little bit. A lot of
Was he okay with that? 2nd down. On the roll, Lindsey got it to the tight end. It's Gears, and he stood up by Betcher. Oh, man, is he a fearsome tackler, Bryce Betcher. First down for Oregon. Dante Moore rolling to his right. He's got Whittington. He'll check it down that way. And he's out of bounds at the 33. It's 2nd down and 2 for Oregon. 2-minute offense for Dante Moore. He was great at it in Iowa City. He'll check it down again. This is Davison this time. And he's wrapped up by Nestor. It's a first down for Oregon with a $1.52 and a couple of timeouts in their pocket.
And Dante Moore is operating this no-huddle operation smoothly. No rush. We're just going to be quick and effective.
Minnesota will rush 3. Moore scanning and running and looking upfield to throw on the go. And he's got it for Sadiq, who crashes down in Gopher territory.
So they want to make sure they keep the defense honest.
Light box here for Minnesota. And Moore ready to throw. Off the 4-man rush. He's got a wide open man again. It's Johnson, the other tight end, to the 18. Oregon quickly downfield. Give him 24.
Ooh, just a beautiful stick nod route. Fake the 5-yard out, pull it back up, attack that seam. It's a little bit delayed, so it throws the defense off, and Dante Moore delivers it down.
Will Stein can layer plays with the same personnel. It's Whittington for 3.
And you're sitting here, you're already in the red zone. You can run the clock down a little bit, catch them off guard with a run here or there. 2nd and 7, I'd look for them to continue to try to get the football to Kenyon Sadiq in the slot to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, he's down there. That's where Moore is looking. He's got it for Sadiq. He was there the whole way. He's not down yet. He's in. It's a touchdown. Let's see. They're going to say he was down. It looked like he had broken away. The officials are going to say he's down.
Runner was down at the 3-yard line.
A couple of tight ends will snap. 2 receivers off. Now Sadiq is into that slot.
He's got one-on-one with Maverick Baranowski.
Moore looking that direction. End zone. He's got it there. It's Sadiq. He's in this time. That's an offense with a sense of karma.
So they line him up here and run him on a corner route to the back corner of the end zone. They motioned him from the fullback position, said, we're going to get you one-on-one with the Maverick because we like that matchup, and boom. Great ball there from Dante Moore, and Kenyon Sadiq said, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
They have enough weapons that they could choose who they wanted to throw that to, and Sadiq didn't get his touchdown because the rare occasion where you can say his helmet was down.
Very rare to hear a quarterback say, I just love 4 verticals to get me in rhythm, but they might have to start running 4 verticals pretty consistently here to move this ball.
Oh boy, Uiagalelei is hungry, and he swallows up Taylor. It's 3rd down.
Mateo Uiagalelei right here. Oh, no, that's the guy that he beat up. Mateo's going to get inside. Real quick move and then attack. The tackle's that's not his responsibility because the linebacker comes up on the edge. He said, you're going to not block me? Moi? We are on a roll.
We got 26 minutes left. Pressure coming from the secondary. Screen it out wide for Loya, and Logan Loya is trampled. Finney first, Mixon then. It's 3rd down. I mean, you talk about gang tackling right there.
They came out in the first half and made that happen. They got to continue to be highly efficient and never take their foot off the gas pedal.
Gonna run it. It's the freshman Hill.
Okay, easy. Okay.
2nd down and 5. This one's pretty much the same play, though, as we say that. Look, Will Stein, you were talking to him about this, right?
No. Let's spam that bad boy because they haven't had a chance to go to the sideline and correct it, so we can continue to get 8 and 9-yard gains off of it.
They'll throw to Hill this time. Were you that guy in Madden? They're the ones talking. You own it. It's a throw, and it's Whittington. He's across the 40. It'll be 3rd down and 4 or so. They layer plays. You saw Will Stein. He is a creative genius on that sideline. They motion Sadiq. They'll spin away from him. It's Dante Moore launching down the field into traffic, and Benson hauls it in.
Jason, Dante Moore kind of lofted this one into a defensive team meeting, and everyone ran into each other. But Malik Benson comes down with the catch. Oh, my goodness. We'll see if they're okay when we get back.
Parrish is back in the game. He wasn't the injury that stopped play. So Parrish is back for this play. Nestor is not. Gooseby went off as well. Moore on a play-action fake will roll to the right and flare it out for the 7th catch tonight for Sadiq already to the 27-yard line. What a weapon he has been. Oregon's been great on 3rd down. So is Minnesota while we're at it. 7 for 12. This 3rd and 13. Moore lets it rip down the middle. Some contact. Sadiq tried to pluck it off the ground. And Sadiq does have it. That's a 1st down. It's a gain of 14.
Holy smokes, guys. I want you to watch 2 things. You're going to watch Anthony Smith off the edge. Watch how he annihilates Dante Moore on this throw. Dante Moore, fearless. Boom, gets his block knocked off. Throws this down low and away for Kenyon Sadiq to go and make the play. And you want to talk about being a flexible, pliable athlete?
Yeah.
This guy must be doing yoga. Because I know a lot of guys that are that big and that strong that can't bend that well. That was an amazing job right there by those 2 guys making a play on a big-time 3rd down.
Average yards to gain on 1st down. Oregon is averaging a 1st down on 1st down. They're the best 1st down team in the country, and they are tonight again.
And now you're seeing Dante Moore at the line of scrimmage, changing and altering the plays because of what he's seeing from this secondary.
Check into a run. It's Whittington, and he is undercut by Kerry Brown.
At the right time. And Dante Moore has truly mastered that part of the game, knowing that it's not just about how you operate the passing game, but the running game is equally as important.
Moore coming this way to the end zone. McClellan's got it. Touchdown. McClellan skidding out of bounds. Lassoed it for the touchdown.
We got to watch this footwork on the sideline. You're going to see it. Back shoulder throw. Ball's in his hands. Oh, is that foot inbounds? We're going to see. You never know.
But again, the call on the field is where you start here.
After reviewing the play, the receiver, with possession of the pass, had his left toe inbound. Touchdown is the play.
I'm reading lips, and the gentleman in the Minnesota sweater just said a word that is in the dictionary if you take out the middle couple of syllables.
Really? That would be must-watch TV.
Right?
Yes.
PCA split out wide, like that's good theater. We're the idea people. Lindsey drops it off, and an immediate hit, and that's incomplete. Mixon dislodged it from Gears. Yeah, this is incomplete. Uyunglele is going to go into the end zone. Instead, it's 2nd and 22 in a very hostile arena. Lindsey, down he goes, Tuioti. Wyatt was around the corner first. Tuioti closed the deal, lost at 9. The team that's bowl eligible again back in 2020. They beat Auburn, surprisingly, in the Outback Bowl. They've had 5 bowl wins in 6 years. Here's Benson on the return for Oregon. Very rightfully, Oregon is the headline tonight. And they flipped the guards today. Pregnon and Iuli. It's a run again. This is the freshman Hill, and he's escorted out of bounds.
He has a story, he has the stats, and he's leading the best defense in the country. That's why he's sitting there at number 1.
And he happened to recently have been on the punt press. Here's a broken tackle by Hill, so early contact that time. Hill gets through it on a nice first down run.
That make them humanize them to the public, and I think he has all those.
It's a throw from Dante Moore. He's got Johnson, and he'll spin and turn his way all the way down to the 41. I just love a guy who's himself.
Exactly.
Right? And there's a lot of that in Dante Moore, who will let it rip. I mean, to the hash mark and beyond. Saliapaga with the catch for 18. That was a missile.
Oh, my gosh. Saliapaga, look at this. It just flies off his hand right to the right spot that it's supposed to be at. Saliapaga out there making plays. Sadiq out there making plays.
Loaded tight end room. McClellan out there making plays to the sideline. I just love in one breath, right?
He is having that experience here at Oregon and even sat for a year, which is something a lot of players are not willing to do.
For sure. He's going to keep it this time. And gets tripped up. He lost the ball. He gets kicked on the way through. Hope he's all right. The turf monster got him, it looked like. It's into both sides of that.
It's unfortunate, but I have been there. He can shake it off here.
It's a first down run on a handoff. Jay Harris to the fringe for 6.
Watch this entire side of the offensive line just move this Minnesota defensive front out of the way, and Jay Harris whoop, bounces it outside, brings it straight to the DB, which is who you want to make tackle, and he gets in the end zone. It doesn't matter who the backs are.
The kick-out block at the edge was just as low. The wide receiver. Sappington for the extra point. Okay. That was our lightning round. Show him what he's won. Second down, it's a throw. It's Thomas who came in that Wisconsin game when Dante Moore had his nose broken. Cooper Perry, the freshman, with the catch.
For him to set that record on this night, the way he was pushing the ball down the field, very impressive.
Lowe has the catch after a nice block on the previous drive. There is a marker down as well.
And breaks it down to help them get through their progressions. Even though this isn't the system that he played in, that's invaluable information and experience that these quarterbacks get to get from an NFL longtime starter. Minnesota didn't quite have the weapons outside to take advantage consistently of those one-on-ones. USC does.
Chicken-Jansky is hammered. Lopa just leapt at him for the sack.
You're going to see Lopa right here. He's going to track down here and chase down the quarterback from the backside. That's a hustle play, right? They always say hustle is between you, and right there Lopa said, I'm all about it.
Top Heisman candidate Jacob Rodriguez. Yep. Third down, it's a run, and it's Harris. No, I joke because he was on the podcast, but 90% tonight for Dante Moore. 27 for 30. Oregon gets 4 rushing touchdowns and wins 42-13 over Minnesota. The Ducks are 9-1. They have 2 left in the regular season. For Alexa Landestoy, Robert Griffin III, everybody in the truck, I'm Jason Benetti. Oregon a winner, 42-13. Enjoy your college football Saturday.